So we're still on the top-down raglan sweater, and this week I have done something different. These clips are sort of vlog style, and I'm really sorry if they're super rambly, but this is the rest of the footage that I took of me knitting the baby size sweater, which is the same as the big size sweater that I made, so let's go watch that, and I'm sorry if it's really rambly. Hello, so I'm going to try and make a vlog out of this. I talked to someone in the comments who really wanted me to show the rest of the sweater that I knit, and I on the one hand really want to do that, on the other hand I don't have the time, so I asked her if it would be okay if I made one that is smaller, and she said that was fine, and the reasoning was that she's a very visual learner, and I think that's great. I have a little bit of a hard time relating because I'm just not, and there's nothing wrong with either side, I think, but I'm just, it's really nice when you guys tell me what you need, because I really sometimes have a very hard time understanding how other people learn, how they like to see things. So what I'm doing here is obviously not the same sweater. It is smaller and it is a different yarn. But what I want to do is I want to make this vlog thingy, where I'm just sort of showing you what I will do, and I'll be sure to show you closer and maybe on a white background when we get to the parts that she wanted me to show. But otherwise I'm just going to show you the different progress steps here, just so you have a feeling for what I am doing. So right now I have cast on for the collar here, and then I have knit a few rows, and now I'm beginning to increase here, and so when I join these two and start making the big round, it'll look exactly, the steps after that will look exactly like it would on the sweater. So yeah, I'm hoping that this is what you need, and I'll do my best to sort of try and explain what I am doing, and yeah, I hope that it will be fun, and that you'll enjoy seeing what I'm actually doing as I am doing it, as I think the tutorial thingies might sometimes be a little bit boring. But I will check in when I've gotten a little further and when I am ready to close this off to a round. And I'm doing this back and forth because I'm thinking my son might be able to fit into this when I'm done, and therefore I'm making it open at the top instead of closed. And I've just done a little buttonhole here. So, but when I gather it at some point, I will check back. So I have divided for these sleeves, and now I'm just going to knit, whoops, on camera here, just going to knit in the round. I'm not entirely sure what it is that you need to see, so I'm just going to film a little bit too much, and this video will probably be pretty long, but it's a little bit easier for me to actually include what it is that is missing from the other. I'm also a little bit unsure of whether it was the the lace part that you really wanted to see. If it was, I'll do a follow-up, I think, of that, even though the pattern for the lace is actually not mine, so I might have to figure out whether I can actually do that. It's taken from a free pattern that I found online, and then I just flipped it upside down. So, but we don't want to be stealing other people's work, of course. So at the sleeves here, I'm just going to flip it and continue working, and the sleeve will just stay there where it is. And I might, like further, I might start decreasing this a little bit too, because, well, it's not really true with my son, but with most people, they're a little skinnier at the waist than they are at the top of the torso. But of course, babies are proportioned differently to us, or to adults anyway. I did want to try this on him before I started doing the body, but I've been measuring on a sweater that fits him, so I hope this will fit, and if not, then that's fine too. It doesn't take too long to knit in this yarn. It's actually pretty thin, but it's brushed alpaca, so I don't know if you can perhaps see that. Between the stitches there's like a layer of fur or something, which makes it a continuous. It doesn't have a lot of holes in it, or it does, but it looks and feels like a just normal fabric. Even though I am knitting on 5mm, which is size 6, I think, US. I'm not entirely sure. The American sizes, of course, don't correspond to anything that makes sense in millimeters, and therefore it's a little difficult to guess. But it's even worse with crochet hooks. They have letters in US terminology, which, yeah, doesn't it doesn't feel like it makes any sense. It might at some point have something to do with something, but I can't make sense of it. So it's just trying to learn it by heart. So I am at the other sleeve now. I'm literally just knitting. We're at the other sleeve now, and of course where we divided there's going to be this piece of yarn, and you could, if you wanted to, I can just show you, you can pick it up and knit it together with the stitch next to it. Ugh. These needles are too big, or I'm knitting too tightly. I might try knitting a little bit looser. But what you could do, if you think this is too much and you're afraid of getting a hole, you can put it on the needle there. So I don't know if you can see that. You just pick it up. Whoops. Don't drop the next stitch here. Ah, that was smooth. Here we are. So I just dropped the stitch. So now here we are again. I'm just picking up this piece of yarn, putting it on, and then I am knitting those two together. And tightening that stitch up. And there might still be a little bit of a hole there, but it should be a little less. Oh, I was supposed to knit looser. Here we are. And the reason why I wanted to do this yarn is, one, it is super soft, and the other thing is we're coming into spring, summer, and I think this will be a better sort of pull over thing than a really thick woolen sweater. The other sweater I did, I knit in cotton, because for some reason I always preferred knitting in cotton, and it's really hard, if you can put it like that. Like the fabric that it produces is not very elastic. Sorry, I'm trying to get these stitches on here while talking. So I'm trying to look into maybe finding some blends of cotton that will work for summer sweaters, especially since I live in kind of a cold climate. And so just for, there are a lot of people who have sort of been trying to figure out where I'm from. I think it's in my YouTube about page, but I am from Denmark, which is in Northern Europe. Here we are. And just for context, we are above Germany and below Norway and Sweden. And most Danes can speak and understand. Most Danes can understand Swedish and Norwegian and vice versa, but I am not necessarily, like, German is a completely different language. It's a little bit like the stem of English is also Germanic, but that doesn't mean that if you can speak English you can automatically read and understand German. But Swedish and Norwegian is much closer to Danish, so we do understand each other most of the time. Especially Norwegian. I think Swedish is a little bit different.
So this is where I'm at. I have done the body here, and now I am just casting off the sleeve, and I just decided to do a normal cast off, and we'll see, because the sleeves are very loose. I am going to fold them up when he's wearing it, so I think it doesn't matter that the cast off is a little tight. But we could do the, oh, I don't remember how to do this. I think this is how. Yeah. I'll I'll fill you in on whether that works. I've seen someone do this, where they twist the needle around and then cast off another, twist the needle around and then cast off another. We'll see if it works out.
So for the other sleeve, I also picked up all of the stitches that I had left on waste yarn, and I actually did not decrease at all on the sleeves. I just knit in the round. The only thing I did was I cast on a few stitches at the hole, as you're seeing here. Then I knit straight down until the end and cast off all of the stitches. And again, I tried to do the stretchy bind off thing and it did not work, and I might be doing it wrong. So this is the finished result. I am a little bit unhappy with the cast off edges, but otherwise I think it is a really nice sweater, and it was super easy to make. Thank you so much for making it to this point. That was super rambly, I know, but I hope you got something out of it. I hope that you will subscribe to this channel and click the like button if it wasn't completely terrible. And it was, I know. And otherwise, I hope to see you again next week, and I hope you have a lovely day.